So let's kick this week's, live stream off with our championship for fantasy football. We got David, we got Matt in the house. How are you guys feeling about your upcoming matchup this week?
Well, they say in football, it is extremely hard to beat a good team twice. And I believe last time we played, Matt won. So I'd say the odds are in my favor.
Yeah, I'm going to be more along the lines of Kobe Bryant here. It's like, what's there to be excited about? We're not done yet, are we? There's still one more to go. No need for excitement yet.
Yeah, at least our games still matter.
Hey, there is another game that matters. It's whoever comes in last place, right?
I don't think it actually does because the two people in last place are two that are ineligible to have their name changed.
I'm pretty sure I'm in dead last, am I not?
Yeah, but you took over the team, so we already had you out. And Trinity, it's her first year, so I feel like that doesn't really count. So I guess it's going to either be Scott or your mom, Keegan.
Yeah, but then I feel like we're really kind of pulling hairs there. You know what I'm saying?
No. We ain't pulling hairs.
Yeah, there's really not much pull here on my end of things.
Why would you take off Nick, who is actually talking and contributing, and leave Bob on, who we can't even see his face? There he is.
Hey, aren't you allowed to have more than 6 people in here at a time?
Not with the free version. No.
Okay.
So not if you're a cheap ass, is what I'm hearing, Nick.
Yep.
Yeah, it doesn't cost a ton, but it's just another bill I can't get right now. But no, I'm excited for your guys' matchup. David, it's only been a few years now in the league, so it's really cool to see you build up that team to where it is today. And then, of course, we know Matt has been there for a while, so you already beat Grayson. If you can beat Matt, I mean, it's a pretty good gauntlet you got going on.
Matt, have you won it before?
Mm-hmm. Yes, I think twice now. Maybe 3 times. I don't know. I've lost it a few times too.
So that sounds like some unfair advantage there. So if anybody would like to send me some more players, you're more than welcome to. I welcome all good trades.
I was about to say I'll send you Brendan Ayuk.
Brendan Ayuk, he's not even playing.
That's why I was going to send him.
And now he's in legal troubles because of his speeding.
Well, so
it's
because
he's so fast on the field, right?
Right.
Yeah.
They're just like, we can't let him out.
He's so fast to get back to San Francisco because he wanted to play for a winning team, and look how that turned out in Washington.
I'll send you Carson Wentz. I mean,
oh wow, man, dude, that's so nice of you. Like you're going against me, and you're still sending me some of your best.
Someone else that's in legal trouble right now is DK Metcalf.
I thought you were going to say Scott because you were bringing him in, and I was like, what did Scott do?
Yeah, I was like, what's going on with Scott?
Yeah, perfect time to bring in Scott here.
I'm just trying to...
Speaking of legal trouble, Scott is saying hi to us from the prison cell. How's it going, Scott?
Is that why it's dark?
As I keep telling Santa, I was framed. I was
framed. I believe it, Scott. You're innocent. # free Scott.
Yeah, but DK Metcalf hitting a fan, which voids $40 million from his contract, which is insane to do something like that. Kind of silly, kind of emotionally charged, and then just lose $40 million, which is a ton of money for any of us, obviously.
I mean, it's obviously a ton, but also, like, you kind of deserve it if you're in that position and you hit a fan. Like,
yeah,
we should be glad that they didn't just ban him. Like, you should be thrown out of the NFL for doing something like that.
I mean, quite literally, like you've been playing sports in front of a live crowd for how many years now, and you're gonna let one person get to you? Nah, not even worth it.
Well, DK's always kind of been a hothead. I mean, he's been in trouble before, not maybe necessarily hitting fans, but just losing his cool.
which is all fine and well if you're just like, throwing a tantrum, throwing helmets on the sideline or whatever. But as soon as you take it out against a fan, like the way that he did, like it's one thing if a fan came up and just like punched you or something, like, yeah, sure. But he didn't have to have anything to do with that guy.
Well, supposedly, and this is supposedly the audio from the stands, you don't really hear anything racist said, but something was said, and this fan, I guess, has a rap sheet for causing incidences at stadiums. So he could be a guy that's just out there to make a quick buck, and you get under people's skin, you're going to get hit. But then,
Oh yeah, I'm
unfortunately,
sure this guy I'm sure this guy's garbage, whatever. Like, but even if he is,
yep.
you could call me every name in the book, and I ain't gonna give you $40 million.
Yeah, no, exactly right. Even if it's chump change, be like, yeah, I'm gonna keep my 40 million. Thanks, bro.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, hey, you can call me whatever you want. I'm the one with the payday at the end of the day.
Well, another receiver. I guess we're just talking about people on the NFL naughty list currently. Puka Nakua, just out of nowhere, it seems becoming kind of a some people saying Antonio Brown type of receiver as far as antics the last couple weeks. Matt, do you have any thought on the Puka situation?
No, it's getting all jumbled in with just craziness going on in the NFL. Um, it's just hard, man. Like these guys don't represent. They represent leadership and people who you get looked up to. And now, what do? You're going to get parents turning against you. Fans are burning your jerseys in the stands. I think they were showing at a Pistons game or something, like somebody was in a Puka Nakua jersey. I can't say his name, but was in his jersey, and the crowd like booed him mercilessly. A fan wearing his jersey. It's like, dang, even the fans are fed up with this stuff.
Yeah. No, at some point it's just like you think with the age all these people have grown up with cameras and stuff, you're always on camera, don't do stupid things. His started because he was on camera, filming in the locker room, which is against team rules, and then went downhill from there. Apparently, he got really upset after the Seahawks game as well. And I don't know. Strange things.
Hasn't he been like on live streams or whatever doing stupid stuff and going on Twitter saying like outlandish, like out of pocket things and things like that?
Yeah, and he was going to do some celebration where it was like anti-Semitic or something.
Yeah, like some streamer that's like super anti-Semitic, like his like signature dance or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, like again, you're making so much money. Why would you jeopardize it over the stupidest shit?
You wonder, right? I don't know if it's just because we're not in the position, but you think there's also
all right,
so many
I know
people.
it's not him, but
Yeah.
to go back to the DK situation, $40 million, all of us could live on that collectively with like half of that even. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
and for him, and that's like his slap on the wrist. Like, that's outrageous.
Yeah. No, it's pretty crazy that I don't know. We've seen a lot of receiver problems this year. Brennan, since we're in the holiday spirit talking naughty or nice list, who's been an NFL player on your naughty list this year?
My IRs.
I think that's kind of a gross question, Keegan. This is supposed to be a family-friendly chat.
Yeah,
And you're wanting him
Keegan.
to tell you about naughty pro players? That's gross.
Yeah,
We'll get to the nice list.
Dude,
We're
it's
talking
Chris.
about people that either did bad things or just underperformed, maybe for your fantasy team.
Right.
Keegan, it is Christmas Eve. Okay, let's try to be holly jolly here. Okay, let's not talk about naughty things.
Christmas Adam, if you will.
Yeah. Get it together, Keegan.
Christmas Adam. Anyway, Brendan, who is someone you're giving cold to this week or this year?
He looks at his fiance immediately.
Well, she was saying anyone on her IR, which I mean, I don't know if injuries are really.
No, because he can't really. Usually, you can't.
You can't.
That seems like putting salt in the open wound. Like they're already hurt. You don't want to kick them while they're down.
I'm gonna say DK for me. I felt like his production with Aaron Rodgers should have been better throughout the whole year. I feel like he's really been my only like disappointment. Me taking over this team, I didn't really know how I was going to do. So the fact that I'm playing for third place in our league is surpassed my judgment by far.
I'd like to change
So,
the answer to
yeah.
David, who is someone getting coal from you this year?
The same person that I give it to every single year. But he'll probably enjoy it because that's the kind of person he is. I am giving it to the real life Ebenezer Scrooge, the robber of joy, the one who manages to ruin everything, Jerry Jones himself.
Yep, I knew it was Jerry Jones. I was like, watch it be Jerry Jones.
He would be glad that Tiny Tim is dying. He'd say, good, let him die and decrease the surplus population after he buys a season ticket.
True.
He has been our personal Grinch who stole the playoffs, Super Bowl, everything chances for us for well over a decade now. He gets all the poor, ill wishes in the world. I hope for Christmas he gets nothing.
Okay, then.
Damn.
Matt, what about you?
Damn.
Russell Wilson. No, not even a thought. Russell Wilson. He gets coal every year. Mister, I have 110 bathrooms in my house, and I work out on the plane at 2 a.m, and my teammates sleep. He can have coal all day.
He probably has his own coal mine, like somewhere on his property.
Probably, or his wife does. One of the two for her clothing line or whatever it is.
That she uses it exclusively in her charcoal products for her makeup line.
Nick, what about you?
I would. Part of me wants to give it to somebody on the Vikings because I feel like they're faking certain things at this point. But actually, I'm just going to give it to Aaron Rodgers.
He might smoke it.
He probably will smoke it. So yeah, Aaron Rodgers. So I'm giving Cole 2 this year.
I don't know why. I feel like coal smoker sounds like a slur or something. That just sounds bad. Doesn't it?
I think Keegan's gonna have to go back and bleep that out.
Yeah, we're gonna have to check with like the people on the coal mine.
On a live
Like,
broadcast.
hey, somebody called you a coal smoker. Is that bad?
Yeah, I just feel like I don't know. It doesn't sound good. Even though
It at
like
least sounds like
break it
something you don't
man,
want to do.
I mean, it's not just like it's nothing bad, but just like God, you're such a coal smoker. It's like oh.
Scott, what about you? Who are you giving coal to this year?
It's got to be Kyler Murray. He's just not. He's not worth anything more than a lump of coal in his stocking. And people actually kind of were wanting him to actually be here. Took him way too long. The people in Arizona took way too long to realize that he is not the he is not the shiny present under the tree that everybody thought he was. It's terrible.
So here's my question for you, Scott.
Yeah.
Does he come back and start next season?
No, he won't back. He won't be back. Would not surprise me at all that the Cardinals will take one of the available quarterbacks as the first pick, and then and go from there. Probably be I would anticipate maybe a quarterback that is much more pocket-oriented type quarterback than one that is run first, throw last type of quarterback as Kyler Murray is. So I think, especially after seeing how well the team has been playing under Jacoby Brissett, who is much more a pocket passer, I think that probably the leadership for the Cardinals will go and draft a quarterback kind of that style.
And then we will go to Bobby. Bob,
Yeah.
who are you giving coal to this year?
Oh God, Actually, we're playing good. Let's see, Cole. God. DK Metcalf
Also, DK Metcalf.
for that fan. He hit the fan. He went towards him.
So he's getting
You
two
can't touch
lumps
a
of
person,
coal.
you know. You really can't. That's considered assault and battery too. Really.
So the charges aren't bad enough. You're giving him a second lump of coal, is what you're
Yep.
saying.
Yep.
All right. I think Matt would agree. Aziz Al Sahir from the Texans, getting a lump of coal from me. Not a big surprise there. Russell Wilson was a close pick.
I don't know why
well.
Aziz has been playing great this season, dude. Their defense is pretty good.
Their defense is pretty good, but he's pretty dirty. So we one lump.
So
of
why
coal.
give him more coal? That's just going to make him dirtier. Give him some soap.
Give him some soap in the shape of coal. Be like, here you go.
Give him some Dr. Squatch soap, you know? maybe some Sydney Sweeney bathwater soap.
That was a huge thing. You guys remember that? The Sydney Sweeney bathwater that sold out.
And I did not see anybody, like, I never saw any content made about it or anything. It just, like, it makes me wonder who got it.
The scalpers.
I looked on eBay. There's a bunch of it super cheap, but I don't know if it's legit or not.
Right. It's just other, Dr. Squatch
it
one.
looks like it, but it's not that hard. Like, you can make the fake, like, certificate and box and all, but I still want to get some. If somebody, like, legit is selling it for cheap enough, I think it'd be hilarious to have that.
Right. It's a weird little
and what's funny
point.
is all of that was, like, before all the recent, like, Sydney Sweeney stuff. So I think it's even funnier now.
Right.
I promise, if I ever buy some, I'm also going to get commissioned a little pair of jeans for it to wear.
Commission from American Eagle, is that what you're saying?
Somebody, whoever can make a pair of jeans for a bar of soap.
It'd be the waiter's request. Can you make this pair of jeans about this size to fit a pair, just one thing of soap?
And then I'm gonna get like a nice little shadow box with like the certificate in it, and then a picture of her, and have it in there and like hang it on the wall.
All right, let's make this happen. If you guys know anyone that's selling actual soap, let's make David.
I don't know why I did this. I'm not giving you my phone number, so comment below. Let us know.
Let us know.
I'll make a whole video documenting it all. Just let us get in touch if you have that soap.
Well, on the flip side, Brendan, who's getting a present because they're on the nice list from you?
I have no clue.
Nobody? Everyone was bad?
I don't think everyone was bad, but I'll continue for my fantasy team because I thought that's originally what we were doing. But I think the rookie running back for Denver, RJ Harvey, has stepped up in a leader role and shown that he can be a 3-down back and do it all. So he's been a great addition to my fantasy team. So,
David, what about you? Who's on your nice list?
You know, I didn't expect this going into the season, or as a matter of fact, for the past couple of years, I did not expect I'd be saying this. But I'm gonna have to give my nice list presents to the one and only Dakota Rain Prescott. The guy came because honestly, I have been on the get rid of Dak train for the past couple of years because he just was not getting it done. He was not stepping up the way that he needed to be for the position he was in. I think the contract they gave him, it was outrageous instead of going, looking for new blood. But that dude made a total 180 this season. And even if it wasn't enough to pull off having basically 2 kindergartners as our defense team, he really, really stepped up, I think, this season. He did absolutely fantastic. He put up some great numbers. His yardage, his touchdowns, I think he did an outstanding job leading them the way that he should, and became the quarterback that I wish he could have been his entire career. So he's finally acting like the elite veteran that he should be at this stage. And kudos to him. He did it. He came back from that pretty massive injury and really stepped back into it. He's definitely my comeback player of the year after last year. Did a fantastic job, and I am genuinely excited to see what he does for us next year. And I hope that we can bring it all together to get him a ring.
Matt, what about you?
Oh, that's a good question here. Man, give me a second to think. Come back to me here. I'm still kind of thinking on that one.
Okay.
Obviously, it's 9, right? Come on, Matt. Jump on the 9 train.
9. Let's give the good guy Jerry Jones a good award. That guy is taking the Dallas franchise.
Wow, you threw that shade right back. Oh man.
Now, I would have to say it's not going to be anyone from the Vikings. Like, no one has truly like stepped it up as far as my teams go. Pretty happy last few weeks. I guess Michael Pitts out there in Atlanta is starting to finally put some numbers together, but he's finally got somebody throwing him the ball, which is good too. There's a lot of guys deserving of it, but for right now, we'll go with Pitts then.
Yeah, I mean, that 1 week he had like 50 points, so I can see why you gave it to him.
Atlanta was one of my biggest, just weird situations this season. I really thought, they've got a lot of the pieces that they need. I really thought they were going to do much better.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah, you almost wonder what they need. Coaching, I know, has been kind of a hot topic there, but they have so many good pieces. It's like maybe they just don't work together.
I feel like quarterback is still they're still missing a definitive good quarterback. And I know they tried to address that already, but they just didn't address it correctly, it seems. Or maybe they need more time, but I don't know. It's very odd because, yeah, like you said, they've got, it looks like all the pieces that they just, maybe some of them come from a different puzzle.
Yeah, it's just not the right scheme or something for them. Nick, who do you got?
I'm gonna give my presents to Justin Jefferson. He's not on my fantasy team, but I really feel for the guy. He's been frustrated all season long, and he deserves a lot better than what he's gotten so far this season. And hopefully, hopefully the team can kind of bounce back next season and give him better.
Matt, I got a question. Not Matt. Sorry, Nick. Actually, Matt, you might know the answer to this too. Why does he wear a chain while he's playing football? The fuck is wrong with him?
He's got money.
Yeah, that's really it. He
I
has
just
the
feel like
money
that's
to
a
do
terrible. That's
But also,
a terrible accessory.
do you know what what's
the
on
grill,
his?
whatever. Nobody can grab that, but
do you know what is on his chains though?
What?
They're Jets. It's his nickname, Jets. So he wears his chain with Jets on him.
Okay, but I feel like a professional football field is not the place to be wearing that. That's like a before and after kind of thing, not during the game, in my opinion.
Right, I get that. I get that opinion. I think he says in the Netflix series Receiver that he wears it because he feels like it brings him good luck.
Hey, I guess it didn't work out this season, but maybe next year.
Yeah. It did help him at least get more yards than the entire New York Jets receiving group combined. So I think their top receiver had 340 yards or something like that. Just awful year from the Jets.
That is bad.
Yeah. Yeah, you got to wonder what Garrett Wilson is thinking now. Scott, what do you got?
I'm going to go. At first, obviously, I was thinking of the entire Indiana University football team, but they've gotten enough awards already. I'm actually going to give my good best gift to actually Drake May, who has led my team all season. Kind of surprising. I was going back and forth between Drake and Trevor Lawrence. But Drake May over a couple week test trial has taken over and pretty much has led my team throughout this season. I was gonna have a couple things parts that haven't been quite as good. Barkley kind of has let me down a little bit, quite a bit this season. But May has carried me to where I've been. So where I am this year.
And then we'll bring on Bobby. Bobby, who's on your nice list this year?
Donald Trump.
No. One person has got to be Bo Nix. What I heard after I guess her son was killed, and I guess he paid for the whole funeral.
Bo Nix was killed?
No, his son of somebody that he knew. Her son was killed or something. He paid for the whole funeral out of his own pocket. No, he goes, don't worry about it. He goes, I'll pay for the whole thing and everything.
All right.
So Bo Nix gets my good guy present.
All right. I guess as far as my fantasy team, there's only one person that didn't get hurt the entire year, and that was Caleb Williams. My entire team was like on IR, and Lamar was having a really pretty down year and hurt. So I don't.
Now that you've said that, Caleb Williams is gonna break his leg in this next game, right?
Hopefully not, since they clinched a playoff spot this week. Which was super exciting. The games this week, there was a lot of actually pretty fun games. Seattle and Chicago both last play of the game winners, which was exciting in overtime. Nick, how are you feeling
Keegan,
about your Vikings?
I actually wanted to let you know we got a little present for you. We, me and the Dallas Cowboys, we are sending over to you and the Chicago Bears Coach Eberflus. He's going back to you. Congratulations.
Yes.
Merry Christmas.
Congrats on that one.
It's a terrible gift.
Please never let him leave your city again.
You can have the
there's a job in Kansas City, Missouri, and he can go coach there, and then he'll find out the Chiefs have actually now moved right across the state line.
Keegan, I believe it's pronounced Missouri.
Depends what part of the country you're from, I guess.
Are you from any part of that country?
Pretty sure in Missouri they call it Missouri. At least when I was there.
They call it Misery.
Yeah, that's the second. That's probably the most popular. Is Missouri.
Well, then you get the people
Missouri.
without the teeth that can't pronounce it right either. Maybe that's what it is.
It's over in Missouri.
But yeah, Brandon, speaking of Kansas, you guys
you're getting an official team. Congratulations.
Yeah, you guys reeled in the
Not
Chiefs
excited
from
for it.
20 minutes away. How are you feeling about the big move of Kansas City moving to Kansas City?
Terrible, since they're raising taxes. As someone who doesn't support the Chiefs, I don't really care. As a homeowner, and they're going to have taxpayers pay for it, I care a little bit.
I heard like 70% of it's going to be paid off taxes. So you guys are putting a lot into it because it's going to be like a $2 billion stadium.
It's a 60-40, and I think it was a $3 billion dome.
Oof. Oof.
Yeah. But, there's no Chiefs fan even on my block. Like, the houses that are football fans around here, there's a Lions, a Seahawks, 2 Broncos, and an Eagle. Like, there's no Chiefs fans even in my...
I've been to Kansas a handful of times, and the only place I've ever seen, like, hardcore Chiefs fans literally is around that, like, Kansas City area. Besides that, every other part of Kansas, they seem to be like I could care less about the Chiefs.
Yeah, there is a lot of Chiefs fans, but I think we are a mixing pot of fans.
Yeah.
So, I guess now people that are like, well, Kansas City is because it's Kansas. is now an actual argument versus
I think they should change the name to the Kansas City Tornadoes.
The Kansas City Dorothies. That's what they
Or
should do.
the Kansas City Twisters. There we go.
Kansas City Totos.
Yeah, the
I like
Totos.
that one.
They just get an actual Toto. Like just a little black dog just runs in front of them every time. They get a yellow brick road around the stadium.
I might support them at that point.
Honestly, yeah, if they went like all in on a Wizard of Oz like theming, they would get a lot of attention.
Yeah, no, it's been interesting. I know a lot of people are acting like it's like the end of the world, and I'm like, they're legit just moving like 20 minutes away from where they are now. It's not even that far.
Yeah,
And it's not even
moving
happening for another like
county.
5 years.
Yeah.
Well, it's
Yeah.
slated to open the same year the Broncos Stadium opened, so it's kind of funny that two teams in the same division are going to have new home stadiums. So who's going to do it better? Denver obviously has more money.
I guess I feel a little bad for Missouri because they're losing their second NFL team in like a decade.
Yeah, and third total because they also had the Cardinals before they went to Arizona.
Yeah, it's something about they just don't have the incentives, I guess, to hold on to a team.
Or the smartness to keep a team in town.
Yeah, I would throw everything it took to give them whatever they needed.
Well, and both of them have been over stadium disputes, so it's.
You would think after the whole Rams debacle that they would have been like, hey, no, we need to keep the Chiefs.
Yeah, especially the Chiefs who are, I don't know, the current dynasty of the NFL. Like, you're not, it's bringing you so much money. It's kind of weird. I don't know. Yeah, for who knows? Because I think they even lost the XFL team. I think the Battle Hawks left, right?
Nobody cares about XFL. That was a good thing. You're glad when an XFL team moves on.
No, but I'm just saying they can't even hold on to the XFL teams. Like, who knows what the future goes there? I know when Jacksonville was having their mini stadium dispute that got resolved and they're staying in Jacksonville. Some of the locations they were talking about were like Chicago and St. Louis. And I was like, ain't no way the Jaguars are moving to St. Louis. Like,
I read somewhere that Chicago Bears might go to Indiana.
it's something that's been mentioned, and they already account the Indiana like northern suburbs as Chicago gun deaths, so you might as well just include the Bears over there as well. I don't know.
Bless you.
I don't think it'll happen. I think it's one of those things where
I think the Bears have way too much history in Chicago to give. I mean, that's like saying almost the Cowboys are going to move somewhere else. They're never fucking going anywhere.
Yeah. If they move, I would be shocked. I think this is kind of one of those things that are trying to poke.
It's a scare tactic to try to get more money for a new stadium and stuff.
Yeah. And they have a really nice plan right next to, Soldier Field. So why not just do that?
I mean, I also get Chicago's point, though, because Soldier Field is literally like one of the most historic stadiums that still is around. I mean, I would say it's that and Lambeau Field, which is never going to get replaced because it's Lambeau Field.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's interesting. We have a lot of new stadiums. David, I know you've been talking about the Buffalo one upcoming.
Yeah, it's
is that one
exciting.
next year? Or is it?
Yes, yes. This is their last season there. The new one should be open for their next season, so that'll be cool. Did the Tennessee one open this year, or is that also next year? I don't remember that. I think that's this year that they just opened.
I think
No, they haven't opened yet.
Have they not yet? Okay. That one, from what I've seen, though, is going to be really, really nice, too. Hopefully, they get a team that deserves it.
Yeah, maybe they'll move the Titans out of the state.
I mean,
and bring in
to
another
be
team.
fair, they put a smackdown on the Chiefs this last weekend, so
Yeah, and I think the Chiefs are going to get beat up again with their who knows third string, maybe the practice squad quarterback, whoever's starting this week.
I heard Andy Reid is just going to quarterback himself.
They would probably do better. At least he would know the plays. But I think the Denver defense is just going to smother. Like this, it could be one of those trap games, but I don't think so. And I think our Christmas slate is kind of bad because there's like all these like second and third string quarterbacks starting, and it just seems.
Well, if any team were to play a trap game, it would be the Denver Broncos. They are notorious for playing those trap games.
Well,
I mean,
also,
Bobby was telling us though that he doesn't think Denver should even be in the playoffs, so he'll probably agree that they don't deserve it.
He
I
was
was gonna
hoping the
say-
Broncos would have moved the Pueblo, I think.
there's like no playoff implications either for Christmas, so makes even worse TV.
Yeah, no, it's we'll get to it obviously. I looked up upcoming stadiums. Bills opens in 26. The Titans are still another year away. They don't open till 27.
Okay. But yeah, the plans I've seen and the renders, that is going to be a gorgeous stadium.
Yeah, no, I also like that it's not round. I don't know why, but it just looks unique from the outside.
Yes.
Just
I'm
something.
excited for Tennessee Stadium.
Yeah. Jacksonville opens in 2028. Washington
They better have a pool.
they better have 2 pools.
At least. It depends on how far Jacksonville goes this year.
Hey,
Yeah.
they could get the number 1 seed if things follow right.
If Jacksonville wins the Super Bowl this year, I've heard there's going to be one layer of the stadium that's nothing but pools.
You just go into a pool to watch the game.
But
Like the
I mean,
whole,
that's what
yeah.
they do already. That's
no, but
literally
like
what it's there
the
for.
whole level is just a pool. Like you
Yeah.
go,
You can swim around the whole level.
yeah, you just swim around the whole level.
And if they repeat the next year, if they win twice in a row of Super Bowls, they're gonna have another level that's nothing but wild Jaguars.
That
It's
would
going to be
awesome.
below the pool, so then if the pool breaks, you fall into the Jaguar
Either that, or to get away from the Jaguars, you have to get into the pool.
pit.
But Jaguars, are
Unfortunately,
really good
they
at
swim
swimming.
really well.
Yeah.
I was gonna say.
So
I think
They
they're
love
one
the
that
water.
likes water.
Maybe-
So
Maybe not the best place to be with them. 2030, the Commanders, possibly Trump Stadium opens up. I know that's been the naming rights there. Kansas City and Denver 2031. So we are in store for a lot of new stadiums upcoming. What stadium do you think gets replaced next? I know MetLife no one likes. Do you think there's any way that happens soon?
Well, I think the Jets more likely will get a new stadium before the 2 teams do.
I don't think that it's going to be MetLife getting a new stadium. I think they're literally just going to do the replacement of the turf.
that's what I was
And
going to say.
keep it for another decade after that. They don't have I mean, it's still a nice stadium. It's already fairly new, compared to a bunch of other places. So I think they'll sink the money that they need to get up into compliance before that 28 deadline. And then I think we'll get at least another 10 years before we see a new stadium.
But to Matt's point, do you think there's a possibility that at some point the Jets leave and it's only Giants or vice versa?
If leave, you mean like go to another state, maybe? Because right now, if you were New Jersey or New York, would you pay any amount of money for that team to do anything? I wouldn't even give them free rooms at my casino in Atlantic City. So much less build them a new stadium. Hell no. They need to win it. Yeah, no. I don't think it's going to happen. I think it's more likely, if anything, I guess the Giants could maybe get their own stadium, but I don't see that happening either. Like,
The
just
Jets can make
realistically,
the misery.
yeah. Like, I know the Jets are supposed to be like the state, whereas Giants are the actual like New York. And I don't see anywhere around there that you could build a new stadium really for the Giants wise. Possibly the Jets, I guess, could move maybe up to around like the capital, like around Albany or something. But the way they're going, I don't think there's enough hype around them to justify the move. I think Buffalo is going to be the only new stadium there for at least another 10 years.
And one other team I had forgotten, in 2029, the Browns are opening their new stadium, which is kind of cool because a portion of it is like below ground. Like you walk in and go down.
It's cool, but I don't think they're going to have the same effect because right now they're right on the lake. So they get that like weather advantage and like that lake effect. That's an actual, like it really does make a difference at the stadium. I loved their stadium when I was there. So I don't think they should move it, especially because it's literally next door to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Like it's a really cool setup they have now. And I believe it's moving like further away now from where they're doing all this. So I don't think they should do it, but hopefully it's cool.
Yeah, they're moving near one of the airports. It's in Brook Park is where they're moving. So yeah, quite a bit of new stadiums. Maybe we'll have to try to make it a thing to visit some of these old ones before they do go away. and document them. That might be something kind of fun. Brennan, this past week of football, though, anything surprise you?
How much the Titans won? Why?
I mean, to
The
be
low
fair, the
score
Chiefs
Miami,
quarterback got
Texas
another
game.
ACL one, so
How low scoring the Miami and Texas A&M game was. That was shocking to me.
had Michael Irvin on his knees, like score some points, is what he was saying. David, what about you? Anything this past week stand out to you?
Not anything that we haven't already really talked about. I think the punching the fan is probably the most outlandish thing that happened. We did have some crazy plays again. I think the ending of that Lions game, that was hilarious. I even sent you that meme, Keegan, where it's like, the play is a touchdown. And they're like, yeah, but because fuck you, the game's over, so it doesn't count. That was definitely a wild play. That it was a good game though. I think that's about the kind of game we expected. But it was another one of those like fourth quarter comebacks. I feel like we've had a lot of those this season. A lot of those, like the game's kind of actually boring up until that fourth quarter when a team really comes back.
Yeah, and it kind of plays into like both the Bears and the Seahawks games where I thought both of those teams were losing. And then just all of a sudden the game was tied. It went into overtime and they win it on the final play. And you're just like, where was that the whole game? I mean, it's always good to get the win, but going into the playoffs, you can't be doing that. Matt, what about you? Anything that stuck out to you this week?
Just how, the Vikings and Cowboys are two very similar teams. They have weeks where it's like, all right, this finally they put their shit together, and then they just kind of fall apart. The Vikings, 3 and 4 weeks ago have played terrible. And then the Cowboys the last 2 weeks, and now the Vikings are winning again. It's hit and miss with football, I mean, your team really can or cannot put it together is the question,
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I have a more definitive answer as well. I was very surprised by how little the Bills won their game by.
Yeah.
The Bills and the Houston Texans, because I thought that was going to be a massacre with the Raiders.
Yeah, I thought they were going to wipe the floor with the Raiders because the Raiders are battling for the first overall pick upcoming with the Giants. And you think, man, I mean, I guess it's a trap game, but I don't understand who Houston is. Like, some weeks they look really good against good teams, which I guess is good for them. But bad teams, they play so
It's
bad.
okay. They don't know who they are either.
We'll find out, I guess, here in a couple weeks because I'm thinking they're going to make the playoffs after what we've seen from the other playoff hopeful AFC teams. So. Nick, what about you? Anything stuck out this past week?
No, I mean, no, like I kind of alluded to earlier, I kind of think JJ is faking some of his injuries at this point. Like, it seems like whenever he plays bad or poorly, he gets injured or something happens. So, that to me, I mean, I don't want him being like the next Tua where he's overhyped and just can't stay healthy for a season. And this is his technically second season in the NFL. His first season, he got hurt in preseason, and then now he just keeps getting hurt, but like cleared a week later. I mean, KOC already said that Max Brosmer is going to be starting on Thursday against the Lions, so I will be drinking heavily on Thursday.
Amen, brother.
You guys going to the damn grill together to watch that one?
Probably
No, it's
not, but
closed. It's Christmas Day.
Yeah, it's Christmas, dude.
Hey, you never know. Matt's friends with the owners. He might let them go have a Christmas party there.
Right? I'd be like, let us just drink. Open bar tab,
Scott, what about you? Anything stand out to you in the world of the NFL this week?
Well, that was the old backward pass that behind the line got knocked down, and it's just kind of rolling there along the end zone line, and if the guy had let it just sit there and then stopped, if it stopped rolling, then it would be an incomplete pass. But because he picked it up just at the time that it was still actually moving, then it becomes a touchdown. And I think the man was just standing there. Oh, here's a ball. Okay, I'll pick it up. Maybe I can hand it to the official, get a few pats on the back for that. But instead, it actually gave him a touchdown. That's the big surprise for this past week.
Yeah, some crazy plays for sure. We'll go to Bobby there.
Yep.
Bobby, what stood out to you this week?
Let's see. Just that dumb move, just that dumb hit, by Metcalf. That's what stood out to me. Just that dumb. He didn't have to do that,
All right, so Bobby's still upset about the Metcalf hit.
Stupid. But that one, the hit on the Bronco game too. He hit our guy right in the helmet.
He didn't hit the guy in the helmet.
He laid him out.
Did you see that really bad roughing the passer in the Ravens game? Oh my
yeah.
God! I'm surprised Huntley got up for that one. That was so bad.
Yeah, no, there were some interesting calls as far as
How about that nasty roughing the pass to that cheap ass Bronco player late on Trevor Lawrence? Whistle had already blown the play dead and hits him from behind.
That wasn't
That was
roughing the
crap. There
passer.
you want to. That was more
wasn't
than roughing the passer. That was a late hit.
That was making sure the guy stayed down.
Yeah, I'm just saying the Broncos are that same Sean Payton dirty team that he always had in New Orleans. Broncos are dirt and trash.
Let me know how you truly feel about it, Matt.
It all goes back to Sean Payton. That guy is just lay dirty hits. Lay dirty hits.
I think
If
they
you end
need
somebody's
to watch.
career, it's okay.
They need to watch a good, clean, wholesome defense like Houston.
I second that. I second that, David.
I
Yeah,
think Houston was watching.
That's some fundamentals of football right there. Those are guys who they got
Good
football
old
hearts
fashioned,
There you
clean,
go.
wholesome defense.
That's what it means to play with heart. That's what those guys do, and I salute them for it.
They honestly lead the league by example.
That's how we build America. We just hit people.
I mean, the Texans and Broncos. Maybe the Broncos did watch the Texans a bit because it was Alsa here that did give Trevor Lawrence that concussion where he just punched him right in the face with his cast. So maybe the Broncos did watch him. You never know. I think something me and David had talked about while watching the games is just the bad luck Sanders has because he starts looking really good and then gets a weird pinky injury. And then the Browns just kind of went downhill from there. He kept him in, but the game just felt different from then on out. And then just some of these teams are so bad, like the Jets, like I talked about with the 300 yards, was shocking that was their top receiver for the season. Garrett Wilson had like 340-something yards.
And he hasn't played since October 12th.
And he's their top receiver. This is just bad news for the Jets. But this week, we got 3 games this upcoming Thursday, which is...
Hold on. If we are going into picks...
Hey, Nick, where's the pick thing?
Oh, yeah, we need the sheet. But yes, our segment of upcoming picks is sponsored by AMC. What better way to spend your holiday season than together at the movies? And at AMC, we make movies better. Okay, go ahead.
Hey, if it gets us a sponsorship, let's go.
I'm already sponsored.
Hey, I saw one of their dragon popcorn buckets. I would love it.
For Avatar?
It's called a Banshee.
Was it Banshee? I don't know what it was. It was a dragon.
Avatar.
I cared about.
Yeah, that's what they're called in their world as Banshees. And Avatar is awful. Everybody's been telling me it's really bad, except for Keegan.
Oh,
but
was
Keegan loved
one?
Jurassic World Rebirth, so do with that as you will.
Hey, I got dinosaur Legos for Christmas, and I was going to watch Jurassic Rebirth while I built them.
Do it.
I mean,
Do
you'll
it.
have more fun with the Legos than the movie. You could probably
No,
make a
Avatar-
better. You could make a better dinosaur movie, Brendan, with just you, your camera, and those Legos, just being like, "Oh, I'm a dinosaur. Oh no, I'm Scarlett Johansson." You know, that'd be a better movie.
No, Avatar, I think, is a series that gets better. It's kind of like Fast and Furious, where it gets better
Okay,
the
Keegan.
longer it
Keegan.
goes on.
No, that's not true. People hate
That's-
Fast and
that's
Furious because it keeps
false.
going.
Yeah, that's false.
And not only that, go look at the Rotten Tomato scores. They get worse as they keep going with the avatars.
Okay, well, Rotten Tomato, but I think it is better and it's more original as they go. The first one, as we've talked about, is
I've
a
heard this one
hodgepodge.
is just a continuation with them like killing stupid whales again, and like it sounds like everybody that I know and is putting on reviews and everything, they say it's 3.5 hours of a snooze fest. They said it looks amazing, like
It
the
does.
graphics, but the story is awful. You spend no time with the characters, you don't give a shit about anybody, and it's the rehash of the second movie.
I don't know
I
about that.
mean-
But I have not watched the second one in a while, so
I mean, I didn't like the second one.
I didn't either. I
The
didn't
second
like
one-
the first one. Avatar
second
is
one-
not good. The series is not good. There is no good storyline.
I heard that he was going to take a break between 4 or 5 or something because of how bad 3 did.
I was
Yeah.
going to take a break between 4 and 5 because he filmed 2 and 3 together.
So no. Here's my question. This is going to prove it right here. Are you ready? This is for everybody except Keegan. Keegan, you can do it in your head, okay? Raise your hand if you can name 5 characters from Marvel's Avengers Endgame. Any 5 characters.
Yeah.
Are you capable of doing that? Yeah? Yeah? Okay. Raise your hand if you can name 5 characters from any of the Avatar movies. I rest my case.
Are we talking the blue avatar or the other avatar?
We're talking about the blue ones.
Well, I haven't seen number 2 yet, and it's been years since I've seen number 1. So
Okay, but Brendan, if you didn't
Okay,
see
so
another
Brendan,
Marvel
yeah, you
movie
can't see you
between
can't.
now and a decade from now, could you still name 10
Obviously.
characters from it? Exactly. I'm just saying, nobody cares about the only reason anybody went to go see them is because of the graphics. And I just don't think that's enough to carry a movie anymore. It was great when the first one came out there, ooh, and then the second one, like, yeah, maybe. And then it was just a bunch of stupid ass whales being killed. Like, they don't even get rid of the bad guy in that movie. That they just randomly that was even worse than the like somehow Palpatine returned. It's the same goddamn thing for Avatar 2. It's like, oh, we had a backup of him and put him into an avatar bot. Like, no. And then Sigourney Weaver, like, yeah, she died, but her avatar gave birth. What? No. The whole thing is so stupid.
See, but
Avatar is some of the worst stories ever.
can I tell you my problem with it before we go back to football?
Please.
My problem with it was with the second movie. I guess I haven't seen the third one. Was he's like, no, we gotta run away from these people. And like, dude, they are on this one planet hunting you and your family. There's no running away. You're just involving other people into this war that is your problem to begin with.
See, I agree with you, Nick. I thought of that, but I went the other way with it. It was, okay, you have a whole goddamn planet. Why did you just go a couple of miles to the coast?
Yeah.
If you're really running to hide, go to the other. That'd be like if I was like, oh man, I'm on the run, and I just went to like Kansas.
Like the Chiefs? Are you
Like
saying
I went
How do you-
I went from Kansas City, Missouri to Kansas City, Kansas.
Yeah, that's basically you went from the Missouri avatars over to the Kansas
Kansas
avatars. Like
avatar.
it's so stupid. As opposed to why wouldn't you go to like Europe, Africa, like go to another continent? Instead, they're like, we're just gonna go over here. And not only that, he was supposed to be like this badass from the first movie, and then he just turned into a straight up coward. He should have rallied those troops to fight because it was going to happen anyways. So it should have been about, okay, we got to kill these people. But also, something I've noticed really in particular with these movies, Zoe Saldana plays like the same goddamn character in every movie she's in. This like loud, annoying, very defensive woman.
Well, speaking of, will this carry Avatar to success as far as CGI? It has now passed Thunderbolts as the fifth highest grossing film of the year after 1 week. I don't think it's going to get $2 billion, but it
because
feels
nobody
too much
cares anymore,
better.
and you can't point to this year as Thunderbolts wasn't even the top grossing Marvel movie this year. We already know it was a down year for them. Nothing is, and it has no competition right now. There's nothing out. What
Yeah.
what is Avatar against? Zootopia that came out at Thanksgiving,
It also is only 100,000 away from Wicked for good.
which didn't do as well as the first Wicked.
No. Fantastic Four First Steps is less than 200,000 ahead of it. Superman's less than 300. So I think
Because
it
also
definitely
the
ends up.
price tag of how much this one cost, way higher than a lot of those movies too.
How much did this one
I
cost?
want to be the mom for somebody without legs and feet. Like they're
I know it costs a lot, but I know Cameron does foot stuff.
Like, I'm just gonna put it this way: it's gonna get beat in how much money it makes by Zootopia 2,
Maybe Zootopia 2 is
and
at
probably
1.2.
and probably cost like 5 times as much to make.
Yeah, I'm sure it cost a ton. Now, having filmed the second and third together, does that take down the cost?
I think it saved them a little bit of money, but I think the budget is still outlandish compared to the regular movies we go see.
Let's see what it is. Well, I'm checking that. Let's get to our week of Christmas picks, which starts with 3 games. David, we'll let you start because you guys have the morning game. You guys are traveling to Washington to take on.
I'm gonna make this really easy. Just like a huge set of breasts, Christmas Day is gonna be triple D's. It is gonna be Dallas, Detroit, Denver, all 3 games right there, because Washington, Minnesota, and Kansas City are not gonna be able to get it done against those teams. So put me in the D column.
Okay, so David's taking all D's. Brendan, where do you stand on these games?
It's kind of worked the last few weeks where I choose Dallas and they go and lose. So I'm going to continue this hype train of hoping Dallas loses by voting for them. So I do think it's going to be probably all 3Ds. So
It's hard not to pick those teams since they're playing like third string quarterbacks.
and I feel like Detroit is the only one that's like actually fighting for something of all these 3 teams. Like Denver's fighting for seeding, but they're already locked in. And both Dallas and Washington have been kicked out, so they're both tanking for better draft pick.
No, because that would be smart. So Jared Jones doesn't want them to do that.
Oh, you're right. And then Minnesota's kicked out, so it's all Minnesota is doing is let's play spoiler for my division opponent, which I mean it could be fun, but
Detroit did it a few years ago, so maybe Minnesota might pull it off.
but Minnesota's playing a third string quarterback.
Oh, like I said earlier, I'm going to be drinking heavily on Christmas Day because of that. But yeah, they could. I'm gonna have a little bit of faith in my team, but I'm still going to be drinking heavily. Okay, pay attention. Pay attention. Pay attention to the Discord. I'm going to be drunk texting everybody.
Nick, here's the question though: since they're already officially out, do you want them to win?
Do I want them to win? I always want my team to win.
You wouldn't rather them have better seeding in the draft?
I was gonna say, wouldn't you want to have a better draft pick?
I
So you can
mean,
help out, I don't know, offensive linemen.
I would love for them to have a good draft pick. Don't get me wrong, but again, I'm still always going to root for my team to win.
All right, Matt, we've seen 2 people sweep the D's. Are you going the same way?
No, I'm going with what should sound like a rock and roll band. Maybe I'm going with DMD. Minnesota is going to get in there, play playoff spoiler. Third string quarterback or not, we still got Jefferson, who's really trying to either get a trade, get him out of Minnesota or whatnot. So he's going to play lights out, maybe. So I can only hope. Give me DMD though. Denver wins only because Mahomes isn't in there. Otherwise, I think Kansas City wouldn't mind smacking Denver in the face.
All right, Nick, are you rolling with the DMD train?
Yeah, I think I will roll with the DMD train. I mean, I'm gonna disagree with Maddie on one thing. I don't think with Patrick Mahomes, the Kansas City would be able to pull it off because they had Patrick Mahomes earlier this season, and they got their butts kicked pretty hard by Denver. Denver again. I was telling my family I think Jacksonville is the best team to give the upset to Denver. I think they had the best chance to, and as we saw, they did.
Scott, what are you rolling with on Christmas Day?
Actually, I'm going to do the 3D. 3D. That's the best way to see a movie. It's 3D. See it in 3D.
I
As long
prefer
as you don't
Dolby.
watch the
I prefer Dolby Digital Cinema.
Yes, sir. Dolby Digital is the way to go.
So I was very much on the Dolby train, but I gotta say the IMAX ones are really nice too.
IMAX
So
is
those are
okay.
both- those are my two.
I think Dolby just has a little bit more of an edge for me.
Let's
Yeah, I pretty much
bring
only
in-
go to Dolby.
We'll bring in Bobby. Bobby, who are you rolling with on Christmas?
Santa.
Dallas, Detroit, and us.
The
We're going to
3D.
smear Kansas City.
He's also going 3D.
You just say you're going with us, Kansas City?
No, we're
You're a
going,
Chiefs fan?
no, we're going to smear Kansas City 35-0.
35
Wow.
to nothing. Oh,
I will put $50 on that right now. 35-0. I'll put a bet on that one.
As if we're playing a third string quarterback. Our defense is going to be all over him like a white on rice. Arrgh.
Like white on rice.
What was that last part?
That was the ghost of Christmas.
I'm also going with the away teams. Dallas, Detroit, Denver. Just playing teams, unfortunately, that are dealing with a lot of injuries. Two starting quarterbacks and other parts of their roster. So I just don't see how they get it done. So we'll move to Saturday. Maybe we'll get a little bit more shakeup. Brendan, we start with you. We got Houston traveling to LA to face the Chargers, both playing. I guess LA is in the playoffs. Houston has not clinched. Who do you think gets it?
Houston to clinch.
Okay. David?
I agree. I think the wholesomeness of Houston's heart and their squeaky clean defense that gets the job done will easily smack down the Chargers, and it'll just continue this pathway for Houston to win the Super Bowl, where they are going to face the Chicago Bears and will end Caleb Williams' NFL career with how badly he's going to get injured due to his own stupidity. It's not going to even be them that does it because they don't play dirty. He's going to end up like taking a fall on his own, breaking something, and never coming back. So
Celebrating and jumping in the air and ripping
you
his-
will see the Chicago Bears in the Super Bowl, but you will not see them win.
All right, Matt.
I don't know. I'd like to roll out the Chargers, but they keep winning too, surprisingly. And I don't know, just pure luck fashion, maybe. I don't know. I think Houston's a lot tougher team, and they're out to prove themselves. I'll go with Houston in this one, but that one's going to be a battle. It's going to be a close one.
I think that we should start a petition for the Chargers to change their mascot to Pikachu.
I mean, why not? It's better than their LA Lightning Bolt logo that they were like, oh no, that wasn't the real logo. And then
Yeah, no, that'd be like if they had Pikachu run out before every game. Oh my God, it'd be amazing. I would become a Chargers fan.
Do you think the Chargers move back to San Diego before Chicago wins the Super Bowl?
Oh yeah, I think the United States dissolves as a country before Chicago wins a Super Bowl.
David.
I think we see the first Super Bowl played on the stadium on the moon before Chicago wins their next Super Bowl.
I don't know what
about
Chicago ever did to you, but damn.
that. Nick.
I'm going to agree with David there. I think the wholesomeness of the Texans, especially during the 12 days of Christmas, is definitely going to ring through, and they're going to win the game.
A lot of people don't know this. Santa Claus is actually a member of the Houston Texans.
Yeah.
Well, we know he's not a Philadelphia Eagle because Eagle
no,
fans
they-
throw.
You guys threw snowballs at Santa. You don't get Santa anymore.
Yeah, I was gonna say keep
Snowballs
Santa
with
out of
rocks
Philly.
Scott. Actually, I think this is going to be the best game of.
I can't wait to see what he says.
I know, right?
Best game of the 11 o'clock slot, the week.
I think he's saying it's the best game of the season because we get to see the Houston Texans ascend into heaven. Their wholesomeness is going to open up the gateway.
Scott, you froze there. What were you saying?
Oh, I'm going to lean toward the Chargers just on a last-second
Take 'em
field goal because it's going to be
Take 'em
a really good game. I'm looking forward to seeing it.
Bring Bob back in.
I mean, we do have to bring back Bobby because it's his pick. Bobby, you going Chargers or Texans?
Houston.
There you go. Bobby can stay. No, bring Bobby back.
I'll go to the Chargers. I was going to pick Houston.
I'll go to the Chargers. Yeah, okay. Like a big surprise there.
Let's kick Keegan off. Let's kick him off now.
Please do us a favor. Go for Chargers. Thanks, Keegan.
I was gonna say, watch him
All
kick
right.
me off.
Our next matchup for Saturday is Baltimore heading to Green Bay. Brendan, I don't even know if Malik Willis is playing. I think he also got hurt, so Green Bay might be on their third string quarterback as well. Who are you taking, Baltimore, who's on their backup, or Green Bay, who's on their maybe third string?
Brendan, you're muted, just FYI.
I didn't know I was asked a question.
Who do you pick in between Baltimore and Green Bay?
Green Bay.
Okay.
Ends the Baltimore Ravens' chances of getting in the playoffs.
Well, I'm going to say, famously, who is Green Bay's biggest rival?
Minnesota or Chicago.
Is Lamar Jackson playing?
He's
No,
not.
Lamar's
Yeah,
not playing. Jordan Love,
definitely.
Yeah, I would say
is not playing. Malik Willis, I don't think, is playing. So
I
Green
would
Bay's on their
say-
third string.
their biggest rival historically is Chicago. And we already know Chicago can't succeed. So Green Bay has to keep going. So I'm going to go Green Bay. Because losing to Houston is great for the Super Bowl, but it's even funnier if they get kicked out of the playoffs by Green Bay.
Green Bay has to make the playoffs first.
See, that's another thing. Green Bay's actually playing to get in still. Baltimore's already done. If Baltimore still had a chance, it might look a little different, but
I mean, they do if they win out. They can win the division still.
I thought that they were mathematically out now. Are they not?
If they win out and the Steelers lose out, I think they're not.
Oh, I thought they were already gone.
Still in.
I still think if they're on their third string, basically, it's just they've had such a tough season, even with everybody healthy. So I hate it because I honestly can't really fucking stand Green Bay, but I do think they're the better team right now, especially with the injuries on both sides that we have. So I do think Green Bay is going to take it, but I think it'll be a pretty close game.
Okay, Matt.
This is after Zay Flowers gets me like 40 points, by the way.
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
throwing that out
right.
there.
You get you 5 points.
5 points over your score to put me in the win. Yes.
Yeah, we'll see about that. It'll be on. Green Bay is going to win. I think Baltimore's got too many hiccups this year. I don't know if you want to go into playoffs because you're going to get your bell rung. So they might take it a little bit more easy. Who knows? I don't know.
I'm going to be really interested to see who stays and who goes with Baltimore this offseason because clearly something ain't working.
Yeah, maybe you see Lamar go to Miami. I think coaching there'll be a shakeup there.
I
don't
heard
think
he
it's
was
Tomlin
going. I heard he was going to Minnesota.
You think he goes to Minnesota?
He really likes purple.
That would be funny.
It's actually in his contract that he can only be traded to a team with a purple primary color. So really, really shortens the list.
ECU Horn Fogs it is.
Nick, what about you?
As much as I hate to root for Green Bay, I think they will take it because they are still chasing the playoff dream. And I don't think Baltimore, like Matt said, even if Baltimore does go to the playoffs, they're gonna get eliminated round one. So
I'm just imagining now Lamar Jackson being traded to TCU.
gets traded to LSU, TCU, just a college team, just because of purple.
He goes to LSU. He's just the Tiger mascot now. It's just Lamar Jackson in face paint. And
That'd
little
be so
ears.
funny. That'd be so funny.
Scott, what about you?
Funny guys.
Yeah, actually, I'm going to go with the Packers, even with King Henry carrying the ball for the Ravens. I think the Packers. They seem to be, at least right now, the healthier team of this pair. So I'll go Packers.
All right,
Can
Bobby.
we go back to somebody listening to something with a sultry female voice?
Green Bay.
Green Bay. I don't know who that was.
I got some guesses.
So
My voice isn't sultry. David, my voice isn't sultry at that time.
You're very sultry.
David, Scott, I could listen to you do ASMR to go to sleep. Okay, just don't worry about that.
I don't think I can pick Clayton Tune and the Micah Parsons list, Christian Watson list, Tucker Kraft list, Green Bay Packers to beat the Ravens. Even if Lamar's not playing, they still have everyone else, and their backups won them some games. So give me Baltimore to beat the Packers this week.
You know, Kagan, I feel like sometimes you make your picks just to be contrary to everybody else.
So you're saying Clayton Tune is the better quarterback. That's all I'm saying.
Then who?
Then the Baltimore.
Then, yeah, who?
Then Huntley.
Don't look it up. What's his name?
It's not Tyrod Taylor. Who is it?
See? So you at least know Clayton's name.
It's Huntley.
Answers my question right there.
Tyler Huntley. Yeah, Snoop
Tyler
Huntley. Yeah. Snoop Huntley.
Yeah.
No. I'll take Huntley, who actually can run the offense the same as Lamar almost. Not quite to par as Lamar, but I think it'll also help you out, David, because I think Zay Flowers will get a lot more targets than any of the Packers receivers.
I legitimately think he's going to actually have a really good day. I think he's a very safe target for a backup. I think he's very dependable, very sturdy. It's not going to be these massive, 50, 60-yard plays, but it'll be a lot of solid, 10, 15-yard slants, things like that. So, fingers crossed.
Yeah. Our next matchup, first one of Sunday, is Arizona versus Cincinnati. Brendan.
Cincinnati.
All right, David.
If Joe Burrow manages to live through the holiday season, I think it'll be the Bengals. If he goes crazy and retires and drives off into the sunset before then it will not be. But I do think the Bengals have got it.
All right, Nick.
I'll go Bengals.
Scott.
I'm going to go Bengals, just because all the Cardinal players seem to be getting hurt nearly every single play, and I doubt more than 5 of them will get past the Christmas holiday gift wrapping. There'll be too many paper cuts while unwrapping their gifts, and so they'll have to sit out. So, Bengals will be
their gifts.
while unwrapping their gifts. There'll be too many Bengal players on the field, so it's going to be the Bengals.
Bobby.
Cincinnati.
All right. I'm also taking Cincinnati. I don't see how they lose to Arizona, but while there are things have happened, we saw them got shut out after. I didn't think that would happen.
Hey Bob, is one of your cabinets open?
No. Oh yeah, just the dishes. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
What you didn't know, Nick, is it's been slowly opening the whole show. No one's been.
I guess I haven't been paying attention as much. I need to pay attention to Bobby more.
Yeah.
I like that Bobby just immediately was like, no, and then looked.
Yeah,
Oh,
I like the confidence that he said that without even. No, it's not. No way.
Let's see our next matchup.
Wait, is Matt gone?
Yeah, Matt looks like he dropped off because of technical issues. He froze for a while. If you look at that last round he was in, he was frozen after his pick.
Frozen in fear because I'm going to beat him so badly this weekend.
Well, I was thinking frozen because Princess Elsa came and let it go. Anyway.
I don't think she's a princess anymore.
I thought she became a queen, Nick.
Anna became queen. Elsa was queen. She gave it up, so Anna became queen, and Elsa just like prances with the magical forest people now. So I think she gave up her like royalty of all caliber, much like what's her name, Meghan with Prince Harry,
Meghan Markle.
Yeah, how they just like disassociated with the throne now.
Possibly. I don't pay attention to royalties. I was just trying to make it.
Dude, she was super hot in Suits.
I did like Suits as a show too.
Honestly, I think everybody in Suits was pretty attractive. It was
you heard it here first.
Practicing.
If you're in the cast of Suits, send David something.
Send me your soap to go along with my Sydney Sweeney one that I'm gonna get.
All right. Well, moving on from that.
Don't act like you don't want Meghan Markle soap, Keegan.
I mean, if I'm
anyway, who's Matt? Who's Matt picking?
Markle's autograph from when she was in Suits.
Do you really want?
I have a bunch of autographs. Like I have the entire cast of like White Collar.
Like from meeting them, or did you just buy them after?
I have. I'd have to dig it out, but I'll have it ready next time. No, I'll send you a picture after. Actually,
like you met them
at a con.
That's really cool. I liked White Collar. I like Matt Bronner.
Bomer.
Yeah, he's a good guy. I really liked him in Chuck.
Yeah, I was big on to him being like Batman for a while. I think he's grown out of the age group, but I think he would still.
You know what? In his peak, I absolutely could have seen that because he could definitely pull off the Bruce Wayne.
Yeah, I thought he would have been a good Batman, but we got Ben Affleck instead, and that lasted 2 movies. So, well, 3, I guess.
And it was bad in each one.
It got worse as it went. It started off and you're like, okay, and then it was even worse, and then that Flash one, you're like, why was he even in this movie?
Why did that movie exist?
That is a question. Anyway, Pittsburgh is going to Cleveland. If they beat Cleveland, they seal the division. Now Cleveland can play spoiler, and I think with Shadur they actually have a chance. David, who are you taking?
No, I don't think there's any world that they win this. I think Aaron Rodgers gets it done, and we see him in the playoffs for probably the last time.
Okay.
But man, wouldn't it be funny if Aaron Rodgers won the Super Bowl? Like, ridiculous.
Imagine if he won the Super Bowl and then that day he's like, I'm getting traded to Minnesota.
Yeah, no, the only reason I would cheer for Rodgers to win anything is because Adam Thielen's there, and the guy is a great standout community guy. So, you know, he obviously announced retirement at the end of this season. So that's the only way I'd be cheering for Pittsburgh.
I do think if they have, I mean, definitely if they win the Super Bowl, but if they have a decent level of success, I definitely see Rodgers and Tomlinson moving on after this season at the very least.
See, I think if they win a playoff game, Rodgers comes back because I think it will give him enough hope.
I don't know if he wants to though.
It feels like he wants to more than he did at the beginning of the year.
That's true. I think now that they've actually been doing decently. So I don't know. I could see it, but I think the coach, I think he's ready to get out of there. I don't know if he's going to retire from the NFL, but if somebody came along with a juicy enough offer, I think he'd take it.
Yeah, I think if the Steelers don't win a playoff game, they let go of Tomlin, and that's it.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah. Brandon, who you taking, Pittsburgh or Cleveland?
I'll ride with the Steelers. I need them to do well this weekend, so I can beat Ron, get third place.
All right, Nick.
I'm picking Pittsburgh. I don't like to root for Aaron Rodgers, but I will root for my boy Adam Thielen. And you are wildly insane if you think Cleveland has any chance of winning this game.
I didn't think they had a chance.
I have doubts Cleveland will win. I have doubts as much as I like the Browns. I have doubts that Cleveland's going to win this game or the next.
Who do they
Will
play
Miles
next?
Garrett get the record though? Because I think we were all
Against
in
Aaron
the last-
Rodgers. Yeah, I think Garrett gets it this week.
I mean,
Scott,
it makes sense considering Rodgers is one of the most immobile quarterbacks in the league right now, just with age and stuff.
Well,
And they don't have an amazing O-line, so I could
And-
see him finally getting it.
Garrett's only like half a sack away from it, so
I told you
The
guys he wasn't
Browns-
going to get it.
The Browns play Cincinnati next week, and I still think they're going to struggle.
I don't know about that. To be
No.
fair,
No,
I'll tell you this.
Um,
If Miles doesn't get the record this game, he may not get it.
no, Cincinnati's offensive line is pretty bad. He will.
I don't know. Well, depends on who plays, but if it's Joe Burrow, I could see him making it hit. I just don't want to get sacked and doing
Yeah.
everything just to keep that record away from him because he seems like somebody who enjoys petty things, and that would be very petty, and I love it.
Hey, but maybe Rodgers wants to follow even more in the Favre path, and he'll just lay down for the sack like Favre did for Strahan that year. So, could happen.
What if Miles gets hurt on like his first play and he's out for the season?
It's just like the Rodgers like first 4 plays of the Jets season. That would be wild. Scott, who you taking?
Yeah, I'm going to go and take the Steelers for the game, and I will take Garrett for the sack, just because Rodgers isn't that mobile anymore, and so I think Garrett will get his sack record. But as far as the game total, it'll be the Steelers.
All right, Matt.
Give me the Pittsburgh Steelers and my boy Adam Thielen. Just like Nick was indicating, I can't go against him right now. Like I said, he's too good of a character in the Minnesota community. A lot of love for him. Not a lot of love for Aaron Rodgers. So if he tweaks his ankle again, whatever, so be it. But give me Pittsburgh, and yeah, I think it'd be cool to see Myles Garrett get a sack record. I mean, I was hoping he would have done it last week against. I forget who they were playing. It was
You wanted
just in my
Josh
head.
Allen? You wanted Josh Allen to get sacked by him?
Yeah,
He was trying so hard. on
Josh
that
Allen
one. He
was
like,
doing
arm
shit
crawling
that
it.
week. Maybe he needs to take a day off. As a fantasy owner, I'm highly disappointed in Josh Allen and his numbers this season. It's like we've gone a whole step back, but we'll see. I mean, like I said, though, give me though.
Are you playing him? Are you playing him this week?
No. Burrow's going to go again this week.
I hope he gets sat.
Yeah,
I hope he plays one quarter.
he'll hit
And they're like, never
tie-ins,
mind.
man.
We don't want him to get
We'll
hurt.
go for 75 points.
Oh my! No, that's what you're going to get in total for your whole week. 75.
All right.
Yeah.
Moving on real quick to Bobby. Bobby, who you taking, Browns or Steelers?
Cleveland.
All right. So Bobby took 41.
Not even asking him why. Just okay.
You're not gonna ask, like, not even gonna ask him like, why you pick Cleveland. You're literally treating him like the weatherman in Family Guy. Just Cleveland.
He doesn't give reasons, so I mean, there's no point in sticking around for it.
I heard he is actually distantly related to Shador Sanders.
Could be,
Can
man.
anybody confirm or deny this?
All I'm saying is you haven't seen Bobby and Shador Sanders in the same room, so
It's true.
But hey, Bobby and
They
Trump have been
also-
in the same room.
I was going to say they both met Trump the same day too, from what I understand. They both have that same picture, so I think there's a connection here.
Sanders just has the picture of Bob up on the wall.
Yeah, that's his favorite uncle.
I'm taking Pittsburgh, Cleveland, and I think Garrett gets the record. Our next matchup is interesting because it's New Orleans going to Tennessee. Tennessee didn't look bad last week. They, trounced Kansas City, but it was also third string quarterback. So, Brendan, do you think Tennessee keeps it up, or New Orleans kind of on a hot streak? Do they get it done?
I was actually thinking about playing one of my Tennessee players this week. I hope they continue it up, and I'll choose Tennessee to win. I think it'll be a fun matchup.
All right, David.
I'm gonna have to give it to New Orleans. I think they've been doing a really good job. They've actually been playing better ever since they were eliminated, which I think is hilarious. But yeah, I think they'll keep it up. And Tennessee had their glory moment, which was beating Kansas City last weekend, and they're good. They don't need to win anymore this year. They're going to be fine with that. And I think New Orleans is going to pretty soundly defeat them. On that same note, if anybody would like to trade me a defense, I'd be very grateful because I have the Titans defense as my best one, and it's not good.
Don't worry, it's not going to be won by defense. I got Minnesota, so we're both right in the same shithole.
Yeah, that has been my weak spot this entire season out of anybody. Like, I went negative 1 or 2 games because of my defenses.
I mean, if you're interested, I have the Chargers or I have the wholesome Texans.
David, go pick up Cincinnati's. They play the Cardinals.
I think somebody already has them.
Oh, last week when I was looking, they were the only defense available.
Oh my God, that's so funny. I will take the Texans though. If you want to trade Nick, we'll talk about it later. Just because I want our championship team this year to have a wholesome defense, so that Keegan can acknowledge how great they are.
Could you imagine you trade for the Texans and then they just get blown out?
Could you imagine if I trade for the Texans and then I win by 1 point thanks to the Texans defense?
Getting 1 sack.
I mean, stranger things have happened. Ask Matt and Brendan. Their championship game was wild. That was a fun one to watch. It was back and forth like every play.
Yeah, probably one of the best ever.
I will say I do really like, Matt, that we are basically projected almost exactly even right now.
Yeah, no, that was the crazy part. I screenshotted that. I was going to put it in the group, and I don't know who's all out there, but I was going to go talk about a ending to the Super Bowl. It's less than a point. I think it's like 0.86 point right now difference.
It has been a great season regardless of what happens now. I think it's been a really good all the way up to this. So I'm glad it's not going to be a blowout on either way because those suck as like the last game.
I'm honestly quite surprised that my team made it to the Super Bowl. Just like there were times during the season where like, yeah, I'll be playing for where Keegan is, that 8th place game or whatever.
I know hey, after we drafted, NFL sent me an email saying, hey, you're going to win 4 times this year.
Yeah. That was mine too.
So, hey, I am again, and I'm still one of the relatively new people, so I'm feeling good.
Yeah, Nick, who are you taking?
Which matchup are we talking about again? We're talking about New Orleans versus Tennessee. I'm gonna go New Orleans.
All right, Scott.
Both teams have really been playing better the last few weeks. So I'm going to go with the Titans to continue the streak that they started last week. So I'll go with Tennessee.
Matt.
This is going to be, a good battle of 2 really bad teams. And sometimes those make for some of the funnest games. And they're both down south, so that's going to add into it as well. I think Tennessee's riding something right now that they're feeling it, and that might be a good thing. I know New Orleans is as well, but I'm going to go with the Titans in this one.
Bobby?
It's 8:30. He might be on with his mom.
Do they have a standing 8:30 phone call?
Yes, they are pretty much on the nose with those phone calls.
How has this not interrupted every single time that we've been doing this?
I think it has. I think 3 or 4 times we've gone and Bob, what's your mom got to say about the pick?
I wonder if he took his mom to meet Trump when he met him.
We'll
Can
come.
ask when he gets back.
All right, so you guys remember where we're at when Bobby gets back, if he gets back. I'm going to take New Orleans in this one. I think they'll get the job done. I have a little bit more faith in their overall roster than the Titans.
You know what? I'm gonna call one of my hot takes, and I'm sure we'll do this after the season. But New Orleans is going to be in the playoffs next year.
Considering where that division is, I could see it.
I think they're going to bounce. I think they're going to bounce back. Like I think they're actually going to do decently in the playoffs. I think they're going to be a good team next year. Not like go all the way, but they're going to be good.
They're 3-1 against the 2 top teams right now, so it's definitely possible that they can turn stuff around. Even though they're in cap space hell,
aren't we all?
Isn't it crazy they are still in cap space hell from when Sean Payton was there? Like that, he's been gone for a while, and they're still digging out.
He put him in that situation and then said deuces.
Yeah.
Don't they have like a year or 2 left before they're out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, at one point they were like 80 million under or above the cap. And Sean Payton they kept just extending contracts until whatever years. And so yeah. I'm sure the Broncos will get there at some point. Next matchup, Scott, Indianapolis, Jacksonville, and Indy. Who you taking?
Scott, you're on mute.
Muted, Scott.
Hi, my name is Scott, and I really like Indianapolis, but I'm going to have to go with Jacksonville.
As I was trying to say before I recently unmuted myself, Jacksonville, for whatever reason, has had the Colts' number every single year. And now that Trevor Lawrence has started to actually play really well, I'm still, even though they're going to be in Indianapolis, I'm going to go with Jacksonville for this one.
All right, Brendan.
I'm going Jacksonville. Kind of all of a sudden hope that they get the 1 seed in the AFC. Just because all the drama that happened with their head coach at the beginning of the hiring process last year and everything, rookie head coach and everything coming in to a new team and winning the AFC West, I think will be a good story.
South. They're in the South. The Broncos are the West. Different division.
I meant like winning the AFC, like the conference.
The conference.
Sorry, I didn't mean the West.
David.
I'm torn on this because on one hand, Jacksonville is playing for the pools, and they've been doing great ever since then. But it would be so funny for the Colts to make the playoffs with Phillip Rivers. And if they lose this game, that's pretty much over.
There's a world where they make the playoffs and play the Chargers in the first game, which would be even funnier with Phillip Rivers.
Especially if he won. Yeah. I mean, in an actual situation, not like the Avatar movies, Phillip Rivers is getting better every time we see him. So, I think Jacksonville's going to win, but my heart is going to go Indianapolis, and the Colts are going to punch their ticket in somehow. Because also it sucks to have like literally the best start in your franchise history, basically, and not make it. Awful. So let's get some new blood in there. Let's let old man Rivers pull it off just one more time. If you believe in Christmas magic, you're gonna pull for Phillip. Do it for Phil.
All right, Nick.
I'm gonna go Jacksonville because last night I didn't get to watch all of the game, but I did watch some parts of the game, and I have to say Phillip Rivers, the way he was playing, it looks like the kid who like lives down the street from everybody else, but like all of the parents are like, come on, just let him play a game with you guys. Let's be nice. Let's let him play nice. So that's what Philip Rivers looked like last night to me when he was playing. So I'm going Jacksonville for this game for sure.
Matt.
It's kind of an interesting take on that though, and I just from watching the Colts game the other night as well, last night, but a lot of his passes just look underthrown, and I don't know if that's because he's still a little rusty trying to shake off that 44-year-old arm of his, but I think they can still pull it off. And Jacksonville's another team similar to Denver. This is one of their catch games. The Colts always seem to kind of have the Jaguars' name or number, so I'm going to go with the Colts in this one.
All right, let's see if Bobby's back yet. Bobby?
This is Bobby's mom. He can't come and play right now. Sorry.
All right, Bobby's not back. This one's tough because the logical side of me says the
What about
Jaguars.
Scott?
Scott gave his answer to start with. Scott gave his answer to start with.
Oh, that's
he
right.
Said he
got to go
picked
first.
Jacksonville.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. He gave up on Indiana. He said they're going to lose in the playoffs too when it comes to the college team.
So for me, logically, I want to say the Jaguars, but I do want to see Philip Rivers get in. I think, though, the defense is what's going to let them down because to score 30 points and get outscored by 20 is just not a good look. So I think Jacksonville gets it done, maybe another 6-touchdown game by Trevor Lawrence. But, I wouldn't be mad if the Colts got this win. Next up is Tampa Bay going to Miami. Tampa Bay still fighting for that division. Miami, I don't know what they're doing. Brennan?
I think Tampa Bay will win and be fighting next week against Carolina for that division. So, Tampa.
David?
I don't think you understand. This is two Florida teams going against each other, and all bets are off when that happens, man. That is chaos incarnate right there in the stadium.
Hey,
I
at
think
least Tampa doesn't have to go through anybody to get up to Miami.
exactly. They're both going to be fresh. They're not having to fight anybody on the way there. I think Quinn Ewers is going to get his first NFL win. And I actually think, I know they didn't win last week, but I think he did a hell of a job stepping in and doing it for his first NFL start. I think they're going to keep him a starter next season.
All right, Nick?
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with David on that one. I think Quinn Ewers is gonna get his first NFL win. Let's go, Miami.
Scott?
No, actually, I'm going to go with the Buccaneers to just go down south, just get on the bus, drive across the Everglades, and take care of the Dolphins.
Scott, you got cut off there where we can't hear you, and it's because you're dumb. They don't get on a bus. They take a pirate ship. Duh.
He
Matt,
froze. He's not even here to defend himself.
I'm gonna go with the Pirates, yard, matey. The Buccaneers.
Why are your pirates like Scottish? What was that?
Because they're from Ireland, I know. Scotland, wherever they're from. They came across on the ships, they were on the Mayflower.
They're pirates, not immigrants, right? Or pilgrims?
Yeah, the pirates are pilgrims. Didn't you know that? Like, this is going to be the jaw-dropping, revolutionary DNA scientific proof that comes out next year. It's coming, man. Pirates are pilgrims.
All right. Well, we break that down. I think we have someone joining the show.
Yeah.
Bob, how's your mom doing?
Good.
Good.
David had a question about your mom. Did she meet Trump when you went?
I love Bob's introduction every time he goes back. Just huh?
So Bobby, you didn't miss too much. We have New Orleans, Tennessee.
Tennessee.
Okay. And then we have Jacksonville, Indianapolis.
Colts.
And then Tampa Bay, Miami.
Tampa.
And I'm gonna take Tampa in this one. I think they get it done. They need a win. If they happen to lose, though, I think the whole coaching staff might let go at the end of the season. I think that's already a high possibility. But if they don't even contend for the division the final week,
And it'll be sad because Baker has been through a lot of adversity. He used to play on the Browns.
I mean, that is one of the worst things for a quarterback is to play for the Cleveland Browns.
I still think he has the keys to the Browns Stadium.
Yeah,
Do you think that's because?
saw,
Do you think that's because they just forgot to get it back from him?
Could be, or it was a lifetime contract. Like, you're forever going to call this home there, Baker. Here's your permanent set of keys.
all I know is
they're going to tear that stadium down and his home is gone.
I saw a commercial the other day. You know how they do the like the animal commercials and they do the "In the arms of the angel." Yeah, it was like that, but it was a bunch of Browns quarterbacks, and it was saying that you can help feed them and get over their trauma.
For only $1.99, you can help.
It was actually $199.99, and you had to go watch a Browns game. But
Oh, yeah, no thank you. What the hell was that?
Bob was putting his poop bag up.
Oh. Yeah.
All right, on to our next matchup. We got New England. Now, the Patriots should be favored, but they are going to MetLife Stadium. Very dangerous
Oh no,
place to play.
Drake May is going to break his leg.
It might happen. David, what are you? Who are you taking, the Jets or the Patriots? Jets on their third-string quarterback as well. Lots of third-stringers this week.
I mean, can you really tell the difference between first, second, and third string when it comes to the Jets?
No.
Exactly. No, New England easily wins this one. But there will be at least one major injury from one of the teams.
Brendan, what about you?
No, New England. They're fighting for seeding, so they can't rest their starters quite yet.
Nick?
New England. It's the Jets, man.
Matt?
Come on, everybody. Those Jets are going to lose. Dude, I see New England just going off, dude.
That's awesome. Come on, everybody. Those Jets are going to lose. Yeah, I'm
Bobby, who you taking?
I'm not the Jets.
Yep.
So you're taking the Patriots?
Yep.
Why would you not take the Jets?
Just the way the Jets play, it's like I don't know. I want New England to lose, but that's what we need to finish out strong. We need to worry about our own destiny.
Yeah, the Patriots way, right?
Who is we? Are you talking about New England?
We need to finish out with 2 wins. We can't worry about New England.
We're not worried about New England. We're just asking who you're picking.
He said not the Jets.
Not the Jets.
I think I changed. I think I'm going to the Jets now. I can't. I don't like New England, though. Just more New England loses,
Okay. There you go.
All right, Scott, are you taking the Jets to beat the Patriots?
Yep.
He sure is.
I think he's having some technical. Jets are just in the season. At this point, they are terrible. I am interested to see if any receiver gets over 400 yards for this season. Maybe that's the thing to watch, but I think Patriots get the job done. Next matchup, we're still in the morning slate. There's only 2 afternoon this week, but it's Seattle, Carolina. Brendan.
Seattle.
David?
Yeah, I can't go against the Darnold. He showed up at my house last time I did that, and I got a very stern warning. So Sam Darnold's going to win all the way.
I mean, it couldn't be any worse than Russell Wilson kidnapping you and hiding you in one of his 7 bathrooms.
No, I mean, it might have been, but luckily, since I'm in Houston, the Houston defense showed up and wholesomely repelled him. So
Well, you
I was
guys
okay.
know I already have trauma of being stuck in that bathroom. You're not supposed to be bringing it up because it brings back nightmares.
Did you at least get the one that had like the nice tub in it, or was it the smaller one?
Yes, it was the gold-plated tub, actually.
Hey, that's pretty nice, dude. You could have been much worse.
I just didn't like the black and white tile. It threw off the whole gold vibe.
I could see that. What color was the shower curtain?
I think it was like a mahogany color.
Oh, with the gold and the black and white. That
Yeah,
clashes.
yeah.
That clashes. You know what, Keegan? Give him the win. I'm just gonna sit my team this season. He's been through a lot of trauma. He needs this.
He wipes his head.
Wow, forfeited your first championship? That's not a good look.
I mean, it doesn't put me in a bathroom.
And that's just a sign he's going to win. Every time I forfeited before the game, my team came back to win. So it's like, all right, I'm just going to keep my mouth closed this game until the end, and whatever happens, happens. But anytime, and remember, Brendan, but that day we were going back and forth. Oh, dude, now your team took the lead. Like, it's over now. There's no way it's happening. I think we congratulated each other 2 or 3 times.
Well, I just want you to know, I just made a trade for Patrick Mahomes. I'm going to start him. So
Yeah,
you're
you
losing.
do that. I'm
Matt,
going to go ahead and I'm going to make a trade too. I'm going to go out and get Gardner Minshew.
I'll give
Oh,
you
wait,
just.
I've already done that.
You already had Minshew?
Yeah, I picked him up, so I'm starting him. You start Mahomes, and let's see who wins.
Keegan, quick, send me Lamar. I'm going to start him instead.
That would be hilarious if you guys both started like quarterbacks that were inactive this week.
Hey, is Teddy Bridgewater still available?
Hey, Matt, what do you say? We make this a very unforgettable game. We bench everybody except our kickers.
That'd be crazy. Just put in whoever our worst ones are. Be like, okay, let's give this guy a shot.
He has a
game was like
all
3-2.
season. Maybe this is the one game.
Yeah, Brendan, send me Brandon Aubrey quick.
Nick, who are you taking?
I am going to take Seattle. I did not get Sam Darnold to show up at my door, but I think it's because I'm a Vikings fan. He did send me a very strong worded email.
It's almost Christmas, Nick. You never know what's going to be under your tree.
Fingers crossed, David. Fingers crossed.
I know some alumni up at UNC, and I think something's coming your way that you're really going to like.
You might be going home on a one Darnold sled.
One Darnold sled.
Matt, what about you?
I'm going to pull a Bob here. Give me Seattle.
Okay.
No questions.
I mean, it would be better if it went like he said Seattle. All right, Bobby?
I'm going Seattle. With my brother Matt.
Just because Matt did?
Yeah. I agree with my bro.
I'm taking Seattle as well. I think it'll just set up a nice little end of the season match between Carolina and Tampa Bay. And here comes the game we've all been waiting for, the battle for number one between the New York Football Giants and the Las Vegas Raiders. Brennan, who's winning the Tank Bowl?
Oh, God.
Sadly, I think it's going to be the Giants. The Raiders are no bueno.
Okay, David?
I heard there was rumors. Cam Scatterbo may be back. I don't know if it's this week or next, but we need him back on the field.
Really?
But as far as this game goes, I think I agree with Brendan, even though They seemed to do okay last week. Vegas is just awful. The Raiders are garbage. I think the Giants are still a more complete team, even with the injuries and everything. So I think it's going to be them, which is good because that'll lower their draft position.
Nick?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Giants because Vegas sucks.
Bobby?
Who knows? They're both trash teams.
Do you think they tie?
They're horrible. They're both horrible. I'd say the Giants, though. They're both horrible, though.
0-0 tie.
Wait, I think the Giants will win by 7.
Okay.
Not to be confused with the 35-0.
No, Giants will win by 7.
Let's see if Scott, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you if you can hear me.
All right, so we're going back. New England, New York. Who you got?
I'm going to go with the Patriots. That's for sure. May's
All
going to
right.
keep
Seattle, Carolina.
Seattle.
And then for the Tank Bowl, Las Vegas or New York Giants?
Oh, yeah. I guess I'll lean for the Giants just because.
I think it'd be funny if the Raiders somehow won this, kind of like when Houston won and dropped out of the first overall spot. But it's the Raiders, so I think we've talked about it. The only team maybe you could pick them against is the other New York team. Give me the Giants this week. I mean, the fact that Scottaboo might even be near the stadium, I think, is enough to instill fear in the Raiders. So, next up, Philadelphia, Buffalo, Brendan.
Philly, that's an easy one.
All right, David.
Philly's already sewn up their number 3 seed. They're not going to get any better than that. So I do think the Bills, who are still basically competing because they are not a lock yet, I think Josh Allen gets it done.
Nick.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Bills.
Matt.
I think I need to do 2 picks here. I don't think I got in on that last one.
Giants, Raiders.
I think you're going to see the game, first ever game where they just keep back, hot potatoing the ball back and forth. We don't want the ball. You take the ball. No, you have the ball. You're going to see this just lame game, lame duck sitting game. Can it end in well, no, it could end in a 0-0 tie. But do we see that? Has that ever happened in the NFL? Have we ever figured that one out, ever?
No, I don't
think so.
Could it happen for the first time? There's a chance, right? There's a better chance of that than winning the Powerball. I don't know. I know if I had to pick, I think the Raiders are going to go out and kick a field goal to win it. Their kicker likes to show off his leg, so he might accidentally make it and cause them to win the game.
Now, Matt, I don't know if this sways you. There has been a 0-0 tie, happened in 1943, and that team was the New York Football Giants.
Well,
against the Detroit
history
Lions.
Repeat itself. Was there overtime at that point too, or was it just 4 quarters and then done?
I don't know, because I don't know. We'll have to look it up, because I know baseball. We've seen some old-timey baseball games, which are honestly, I think, a little bit funnier because there's no home runs and everything. Everything's in play. So
I still think the funniest one was 4 years ago. I think a team won the game, although they were no hit. The pitcher walked in the winning run. And so it was the first team ever to have a no hitter thrown against them, but they won the game. Craziness. And then the next game, I think I'm going to take Buffalo. Everyone's kind of pointing out, Buffalo's still playing for something. Philly's pretty much got a spot. They may start Hurts, and it could be a preseason thing where at halftime, all right, let's take some of the starters out and go from there.
Scott?
Yeah, I agree with Matt. I think we easily could see them holding back some of the starters over at Philadelphia. So it'll be the Bills, especially playing in Buffalo.
All right, and then we'll go to Bobby.
Buffalo.
All right, and I'm also going to take Buffalo. I think they still have the shot at the division, so give me Buffalo. And then Sunday night is San Francisco, Chicago. Brendan. Brendan is smiling but not doing nothing. I don't know.
Sorry, I didn't hear you say my name. Chicago will win.
Okay, David.
Yeah, I think Chicago can do this because San Francisco, I can't stand them. And Chicago has a date with Caleb getting hurt and stuff in the playoffs, as we discussed. So let's let Chicago win.
Nick.
Chicago.
Matt.
And it kills me to say it, but I think Chicago is going to do it.
Scott.
Yeah, I'm going to stick with the Bears. Go for the Bears going West Coast.
Bobby.
What is it?
Chicago, San Francisco.
San Francisco is going to beat Chicago.
All right.
You know, Keegan, I apologize. It's mean to wish any player get hurt. So Caleb Williams is not going to get physically hurt. Instead, he is going to be traumatized so much that he retires.
Well, you mean Sam Darnold's already said that he sees ghosts, so Caleb Williams wouldn't be the first one.
That's because Darnold actually sees ghosts, but they're from back in like Civil War days, and they give him tips of what to do next.
I'm taking Chicago on my pick.
Oh, what? What a shocker!
Shocker. Also,
Oh no, the guy with the Chicago background and the Chicago hat took Chicago for the Chicago matchup. Then game go.
Our views just shot up to 2 people because of how big a shock that was.
I want to start a new ghost hunting show with Sam Darnold. I think that'd be a fun one. Just Sam Darnold sees ghosts, the new hit reality show. I think it could work.
I think we need to catch your name, like Spirits with Sam.
I mean, I'd be fine with that too. I just think it'd be hilarious.
Or Darnold's Dead Friends.
Darnold's dead friend. All right, so Bobby, we're gonna let you kick this one off. Our final matchup of Monday night this year: Los Angeles, Atlanta. Who you taking?
Atlanta.
Is it because the Falcons lost to the Broncos in the Super Bowl, Bob? Or
No,
why are we taking the Falcons?
So I think that's going to happen.
You think what's going to happen?
Atlanta will beat them.
But why?
Just Atlanta's a good team. I just they got a good running game.
Now, who's starting at quarterback for the Falcons this week?
I think it's supposed to be.
I think it's Bob.
Was it Chandler? Who was it? Not this week. I don't even know who was quarterback. I think it's who is it?
Okay.
Is it not Cousins?
I think it is.
I'm pretty sure it's Cousins.
Could be Shane Falco.
I was about to say, I didn't think Cousins got hurt, but you know.
Yep.
That ain't Falco.
I didn't watch a whole lot of Atlanta football last week, so.
So on that note, Brandon, who are you taking?
LA. I choose the Rams.
All right, David.
So I'm gonna tell you a little story here. 3 years ago, I joined this fantasy football league.
I love you.
And as a new person coming in, I got to make the very first pick of the draft. And with that pick, I gave it to my boy, Bijan Robinson. He has been with me ever since, and it is only a poetic and deserving ending if we go into Monday very close, but Matt a few points ahead until my boy Bijan gets on the field that Monday night and makes just enough points to push me over to win the championship. So I don't care who wins your little football game, but Bijan is going to be a hero this Monday. You heard it here first.
MVP Bijan Robinson, huh?
Look at that. You talk so well. You just swayed Matt into saying MVP. So Nick, who you taking?
Rams. It's not even a question in my mind.
Okay. Matt.
You see Bijan just walk in and punch Nick in the face.
I think I'm going to go with the Rams, but I think Pitts is going to get some mad points in this game, and he's going to be the difference maker on a Monday night game. It's going to be Pitts and Bijan back and forth.
Okay, how do you feel about sitting everybody in our teams except those two?
Is it possible? Do we have enough where people are not playing where it would make points happen?
I would never do that.
I don't know if I have enough bench space.
I don't think you do. I don't think we have enough that we could actually bench everybody. You'd have to put like inactives up or something to get the no points.
I have 5 inactive quarterbacks because they're all out injured, so that's terrible.
No, I don't want you to say bring me your best, because if I can't beat you at your top, I don't deserve to be the champ.
All right. Well, I'm gonna trade for Travis Hunter though, with the hopes of getting him to start him this week. So he'll be my last guy thrown in there, but we'll go at it, man.
God, and you're still playing Minshew? I'm screwed.
Scott, who you taking?
It's pretty easy. I'm going to take the Rams on this one.
All right, I'm taking the Rams as well. So that
Hey, Keegan, because everybody picked Rams except for Bob, if Atlanta wins, you have to schedule him better games next fantasy season, okay?
It was bad enough you put him up against you this last week, man.
You did that just because you knew you could beat his face in. I remember you messaged me. I probably still have it. You were like, ha ha ha, I'm making him go against me because I'm going to win.
I mean, I did see the comment about how I could have apparently scheduled games, and I said, you know what? Let's schedule a game. So
yeah, everybody needs to know that it's actually very toxic behind the scenes here at Cool's Paranormal. Okay, it is so. I get woken up with text messages telling me how much of a shitty performance I had on the last book talk we did. Okay.
Hey, and behind your back, we talk about how shitty your book picks are too. So.
Yeah, quite literally. You guys, no, that was to my face last week, man.
I know. We decided we should start being more open about how terrible we are.
I was going to say, how did you know what Keegan and I were talking about yesterday?
Because you guys left me in the group text.
I think it's funnier if it was like a 3-way call.
It's a 3-way call. They're talking shit on me, and they're just ignoring. Like, I'm like, guys, this isn't nice. And they're like, man, Nick is such an idiot.
Speaking of book picks, Nick, what is everyone supposed to be reading for our January 5th book talk?
They're supposed to be reading Gate to Kagoshima by Poppy Kuroki. It's
say that name again.
I think you mean Mary Reed.
Nope.
You sure?
I'm pretty sure. Is this
There
a bit
is
I'm not part of?
Midnight Library clone written by Mary Reed.
I was about to say, David, I think you're reading the wrong book.
I think we found out that the author of this book changes her name if it sounds like it will sell better for a Japanese writer or a white woman writer.
I don't know anything about that.
We'll talk about it later. We'll stick to the sports for now.
We'll save that for the actual book talk. Coming up in 2 weeks, but this Thursday, as we've talked about, is Christmas. So from our group to you guys. I hope you guys have a wonderful Christmas with family and friends if you guys celebrate. And hopefully, at least just take this time to spend it with family and friends, even if you don't celebrate, because you never know what could happen. Life is weird that way sometimes. But, David, anything people should be on the lookout on your channel as far as Christmas episodes you've filmed that they can go take a look at?
No, all energy this year is towards winning this championship. So if you want to go watch something for Christmas, watch my team put up a lot of points. Pray for Dakota Rain Prescott on Christmas Day to get 10 touchdowns.
Yeah,
Good
we'll
luck.
live stream the game so you can see all our reactions to the fantasy points.
What
I mean,
he's
he is a good
going to do is throw
fan.
10 pick sixes.
No,
We should
never,
start Washington's defense.
never.
But yeah, we will see you guys on the flip side. I hope everyone has a great holiday week, and we'll catch you just briefly before the new year next week. So, see you guys next time.